Hey, good morning. This is Dr. Dennis Kimbro in the Global Classroom. I hope everyone is doing well. Hey, hats off, kudos to my boy Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown with the Boston Celtics signing the largest contract in NBA history. I'm proud of the brother. But I'm equally proud, in spite of his earnings and in spite of his financial windfall, what he's doing in terms of mentorship, what he's doing in terms of passing the baton, in terms of knowledge and wisdom on the future generations. He has a couple of foundations here in the United States and certainly abroad. But you know, his story is worth mentioning. His story is so noteworthy because he shares a story, and he and I are kindred spirits. Here I am in Atlanta, Georgia. I got 3 daughters, as you know, and my youngest daughter lives up in Cobb County. He tells the story when he was in elementary school in Cobb County, a teacher, that's right, a teacher, had the courage, had the audacity, had the temerity to tell this young man, this young black boy, that one day he'll wind up in jail. Now, I'm a teacher. Yeah, hey, you get them before I do in terms of elementary school, but I'm still a teacher. And you got one goal, one vision as an instructor, to inspire and uplift your students, to enable your students and make sure, help them in the process of reaching their goals, dreams, and desires. Well, certainly she fell short of the mark. So here's Jaylen Brown signing the largest contract. And what I like, what he was talking about, he knows the value of wealth. You know, I was looking at videos that he uploaded in terms of interviews that were uploaded in terms of Black Wall Street and doing things meaningful with his wealth. Now, my hope is that the other 24, again, if you took the top 25 black athletes in the NBA, they would do the same thing. So what do we know about the NBA? All right, everybody knows you got about, 430 players that play in the National Basketball Association. Of those 430, nearly 75% are black. So that means 320, 330, 340 are African American. If you just took the top 25 highest contracts, Jaylen Brown all the way down to number 25, and you combine them, okay, that's more than $5 billion. That's more than $5 billion annually. Well, what in the world is $5 billion? Well, that equates to the Fortune 500. That's every company on the Fortune 500 has at least annual revenues of $5 billion. So you tell the top 25, you're a Fortune 500 company. I would think that hopefully that would change the mindset. You heard me say it before, life doesn't begin when the alarm clock goes off. Life begins when you begin to wake up. And money won't grow on trees unless you plant the seeds. So right now in this global classroom, let's plant some seeds. Go get a copy of The Wealth Choice, and there are the 7 laws of wealth that these 1,000 black millionaires and these 3 prosperity begins in the mind, but ends in the purse. It is knowledge-based. So unless you know and you have a value for wealth, it won't do you any good. So what do we know? Right now, there are 20 millionaires in the United States. There are about 733 billionaires in the United States. Of the 20 million millionaires in the United States, 1.79 million are black. Of the 20 millionaires in the United States, about 43% of the millionaires in the United States, they all live out in California. They all live out in California. What else do we know about millionaires? Well, there's a brand new billionaire created every day, but every 17 hours, there's a brand new millionaire created. The top 1% in this country, they own 43% of the wealth in the United States. Top 1% own 43% of all wealth in this country. So Dr. Kimbro, what in the world are you saying? Well, for all practical purposes, there's no middle class. Okay, so 43% is walking distance to 50%. So what am I saying? Either you have it or you don't. You got to take on the mindset, and you won't know the value of wealth until, Napoleon Hill, you develop a wealth consciousness. A wealth consciousness. So I take my hat off to Jaylen Brown. I take my hat off to those brothers who are doing something with their wealth, and let's make a difference in the lives of others. It's not how rich, it's not how vast, it's not how affluent, it's not how great. No, money revolves around the fact of how many lives you have touched along the way. So until next time, this is Dr. Dennis Kimbro in the Global Classroom. And remember, your wealth choice is arguably going to be your best choice. Make it a great day. God bless.